Hi YouTube, welcome back to LEGO Let's Build Carl. Today I am finishing off the Doctor Who collection. I'm sorry it took a while for me to actually upload this video because of basically me not having the time with everything. So, because I've got new orders coming and stuff for LEGO. So, let's kick off with, let's just continue on with the Doctor Who villains which I've got for you. So let's kick off with the main baddie of Doctor Who, the Dalek. So this is a Dalek, a regular copper Dalek. So this is the Dalek from the LEGO Doctor Who LEGO Dimensions Doctor Who Cyberman and Dalek Fun Pack Dalek. Yeah, that's a mouthful, I know. So this Dalek's actually built for it to fly up stairs. So like when it encounters stairs, it has the stand to make it look like it flies. And all I've done is I've done a well-known trick with, it's an illegal building trick. Basically it's an illegal building trick which you can do is basically you put this oh no, I might not do that good of a tutorial on how to do it, but basically you put the bit at the bottom of the lever on the end of the lever, then you get another one and put it on the end of the lever, so then you basically have a bit here and a bit here, and then I just use this as my plunger, and then next to it I used the actual plunger piece which they used as the gun. So that is my Dalek, and now he's ready to fly upstairs and attack the Doctor. Next we have a Cyberman. This again is the exact Cyberman from the LEGO Dimensions Cyberman and Dalek Fun Pack. So I actually got the order yesterday, so I didn't really have a Cyberman until yesterday. And I didn't really have a Dalek until yesterday either. But, yeah. So, I'm using this Nexo Knight's head, if you can see that, to sort of look like Danny Pink when he takes off his helmet. So, like, in Death in Heaven, I think, basically, Danny Pink becomes a Cyberman, and he takes off the front bit of his helmet, but I couldn't actually have a Cyberman take off the front of his helmet, so I just used this Nexo Knight's head, and then just put the helmet head in his hand. But you don't have to do that, you could just have the full Cyberman ready to delete you. And the plate which comes with the LEGO Dimensions set, this actually to me looks like a conversion chamber. So if you have you can have if I just get a random person here. So here I've got Jessie from the first review. If I put her on here, then it basically looks like she's about to be converted because it has all of this metal stuff on it. And then I could put this on, saying that she's now a cyber woman. So yeah, but I will keep it like this because it's just fun having it like this. Alright, moving on. That was the two actual enemies in Doctor Who. Next, I'm bringing on the Devil himself. This is the Devil. So he is basically a Nexo Knight bad guy thing, and I've put on a red cape for him, so that looks sort of cool. And then he's got these spiky pauldrons which come with his character, and then he's got this First Order Stormtrooper, not Stormtrooper, but First Order General hat, and that just will go on his head, and basically you have him. So yeah, that is the devil. Next, we have 2 assassins. These 2 assassins are basically bounty hunters from Doctor Who, from Star Wars. So this is Boba Fett, and this is Bossk, I think. I don't really know. But basically, these 2 are identical to the Bossk and the Thing and the Boba Fett. Apart from that, this Boba Fett doesn't have either a visor or his antenna thing. So yeah. And these are basically used as assassins, which will work for people. Next, we have the Zombie Knight. So I don't know if you can see that there, so I'll take his helmet off. He has a zombie head, well, as in the name, and then he has this helmet from the collectible minifigure series with a knight. I think it was actually the first collectible minifigure series I got. So yeah, this is like one of my oldest pieces. Then here, I've got a feather on the top, which is now used as quills in the new Harry Potter sets. And then he's basically the knight, apart from the fact that he's got a zombie head. That's the only difference. So that's him, equipped with his shield. Next, don't ask me about the pronunciation of this, but next we have the Uba-Aka. Yeah, I think I actually pronounced it different in the animation, but I didn't But basically, the animation's not out yet because I've not finished animating. But here is the Uba-Aka, or Uba-Aka, whatever you want to say. So yeah, it's basically a orca which I got from a Lego collectible minifigure series, I think. So most of these villains are actually from the Batman collectible minifigure. Oh no, Batman collectible minifigure series, because like they're just like cool alien villains. So like this is an orca shark as a villain. So like that's interesting. Next we have a dead skeleton. This is basically a skeleton from a not Lego set, I think. So it's not actually Lego pieces, but the legs and the torso and the head are basically the same connections, and so are the arms. So you can basically interchange these legs onto. But also with this, I may note that in here it's not got the cross. So these legs here only work with the older style torsos, which don't have the cross in the middle. They just have like little sticky outy parts. Because if it has the cross, then this bit in the middle of the 2 joins will get in the way. So that's the skeleton. And then next I have, this is sort of a version of a master, so I could have put it in there. But this is basically, in my eye, oh no, I've broken the staff. So this is a demon thing from Nexo Knights, because like Nexo Knights have like cool demon stuff. So this is a demon from there. I've got rid of his wings, so now he can't fly. And then for his staff, we've got a 4-long bar, as you can see. Then we've got like this clip thing, which is like a clip on one end and then like a bar receiver on the other. And then you just get the gem, clip it in, then lift it up. That isn't a legal Lego way to put things together. A legal Lego technique, but I mean, I like it that way. And then, so basically that's him. So I'll put him aside. And then next we have this guy's basically a doctor, but he's not a doctor. He's basically a bad version of the Doctor, sort of like the Valeyard from Trial of a Time Lord with the Sixth Doctor, Colin Baker. So basically this is a bad version of the Doctor. And all it really is the Joker from, I think it was the DC Superheroes collectible minifigure series, which came out last year, I think. Yeah, so that's who that is. Next, we have the Mars Child. So this is basically the child who lives on Mars. It's an alien species. It's the last of its kind, and it is from Star Wars. What do you know? Next, we have the Games Master, which isn't, as you would think, it's probably the Master. It's not actually the Master. This is actually a complete different person. This is not a Time Lord. This is basically someone. This guy's made up of a random head which has sort of like rough sort of skin on the sides, and then he's made up of this torso from Star Wars, and then he just basically has a wacky outfit. His trousers were colourful, but then I needed to use the trousers for someone else, so I just put black ones on. But you could put like one leg orange and the other leg green or something. It's up to you what colours you choose to do, but I use this torso because I just think it adds more detail. Then you can just add his baton, which is made up of this piece, which is like a torch. Then you use a red piece, and then you put a flower of any colour you like with the 4 petals. I do the 4 petals because it just looks more gamey. I don't know. So, next we have the Monster Child. So, I've literally got 2 children who are actually villains in... Oh, no, your arm's jammed. So, yeah, this is the Monster Child. It's Hulk's torso, and then its head is brick built. It's a 2x1 brick with a neck bracket on the front with a orange stud on it. Then here we have a dark green slope, and here we have dark green trousers, and that is the Monster Child. And that leaves us with 2 more ones left. We have the Mummy. So the Mummy is basically from the new collectible minifigure series, and she has this zombie face on the back, which is why I think she's a good villain, because like she looks all normal, and then flip to the back and she's got a zombie face. Ah! And finally we have, sorry about the pronunciation, Zekus, I think is how I pronounce it. It's hard to actually pronounce it correctly because like it's really weird pronouncing. But this Zekus droid is made up of a stud shooter with a blue, grey and then blue studs, and put that in the bottom. Then you get a white face and put that on the top of the stud shooter, and then you put one of these blue pieces into the grey 1x1 round stud with a hole in it, and then you put that on his head, and then you have a Zekus. Next, we've got some antagonists. So here we have a random villager from the Enchanted Village, which is the story which the Monster Child comes in. So yeah, there's nothing really to him. He's a Jawa with a red face and bricks for shoes. And then this is the princess, so of the Enchanted Village. Again, she's in the same episode as the Monster Child. She is basically this elf character who I got in the collectible minifigure series, and then I just put 2 bricks on the bottom for her dress. So that's her. And next we have the Monster Child in his child form, so before he turns into a monster. So yeah, that's him. He's a good guy basically. Next we have the Human Forces Commander, who is actually in the Dalek Wars episode, which is probably going to be the first one which will come out. I don't know yet. Next we have the Impossible Astronaut, who I might use, but I just created her, or whatever it is. I created it because I wanted it to go on display. And then next we have the fox from the Enchanted Village. And finally, no, not finally. Next we have a general from the Dalek Wars, and also I use him in the Solar Flare. So yeah, that's him. And then finally we have the Unicorn Protector again in the Enchanted Village. So that is all of my villains and antagonists. So basically, these are all of my antagonists and villains from Doctor Who, which I created. They are not in the actual show, apart from like the Cybermen, the Daleks, and like the Impossible Astronaut and stuff. But not all of them are in the show. So that is it for my Doctor Who stuff. So next we'll be doing probably another Star Wars review or something, because the next you'll see on Doctor Who will be the animations, which could come out about Christmas time. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to leave a like. You can't comment. Don't forget to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and share this video to all your friends, because like, if you don't like it, share it to your friends, because like, they might like Doctor Who. If you don't like Doctor Who, but they do, then share it to them, because then like, they'll be missing out on this video. And also hit the notification bell to get notified every time I upload, so then you won't miss next week's episode. And until you watch another one of my videos, goodbye.